good morning, afternoon, evening, or night to all the viewers watching this monologue. Thank you. This monologue was directed by Jetro Macheno, Evan Dominguez, and Jules Cesar Macheno. This monologue was produced by Jules Cesar Macheno. And this monologue was acted by Jules Cesar Macheno. In this monologue, it describes two men in Brooklyn during the early 1900s, Terry and Charlie. When Terry was younger, he was a profound boxer and fighter. He had this big match that was going to shape his whole career in Madison Square Garden. Right before the match, his brother Charlie told him to fix the fight so that himself and the gang could get a ton load of money. So then it led to Terry fixing the fight, as well as which led to the gang getting a ton of money. Fast forward a couple years later, Terry joined Charlie in the gang. The boss of the gang told Terry to do a job that he did not agree with. He said no, but it was a job that led to do a job per se, which led to Charlie pulling a gun on Terry to make him do the job, but Terry still says no. Later on, Charlie gets emotional, even though he still has the gun pointed at Terry, talking about how life was good when they were younger. And he's saying how the boss manipulated Charlie back when he was a fighter at Madison Square Garden to throw the fight, saying that it was actually the boss of the gang's fault and not Charlie's fault. Here is Terry's response to Charlie's claim. It wasn't him, Charlie. It was you. Remember that night in the garden when you came down my dressing room and told me, "Kid, this ain't your night. We're going for the prize on Wilson." You remember that? This ain't your night. My night. I would have taken Wilson apart. So what happens? He takes a title shot outdoors in the ballpark. But what I get? A one-train ticket to Palookaville. Charlie, you was my brother. You should have looking out for me a bit. Should have taken care of me just a little bit, so I would have taken the dollars for the low end of money. You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it. It was you, Charlie. It was just you.